Hey IGNers, welcome to part 2 of Batman Arkham City, the first 45 minutes. Now we are looking at Two-Face and Catwoman.
We're going into the courthouse, Destin. I'm Greg Miller, by the way.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah,
he does
right,
stuff on IGN.
Yeah, once in a while I do some stuff like review Batman Arkham City. Yeah, we're going back into if you didn't catch the first part, you're silly. Maybe you didn't want the whole intro spoiled. You're weird, but whatever. I like you still. Thanks for coming to IGN. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna head in here, see Harvey Dent, former district attorney of Gotham, before he got horribly scarred.
By
Flip
acid?
a coin. Yeah, by some acid. That's how it happens every time. Except in the movie. No,
Yeah,
it's just fire.
except in the movie.
Maybe it was flammable acid. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a chemist.
Alright, so here we go. Right away, we're actually in the game now. We're controlling Batman. No more Bruce Wayne.
No, it's over. Done with that. Because, you know, Bruce Wayne's the mask. Batman's the real guy.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne died in that alley with his parents. Batman rose from the ashes.
It's not who you are.
It's not. It's not what I do. Or it's not who I am. That defines me. It's what I do.
Alright, so now we're taking a look at the combat system for the very first time, and we see counters are still in place. And I am badass at the combat
Look at you
system.
go, yeah.
And,
how long did it take you to get this good, Batman?
Oh, dude, I played the heck out of the first game. Like, I played it a lot. And
You look at this. Look at your combo up there.
I think I do this perfectly. And there's an insta takedown, so those are still in place. Now, this is the very beginning of the game before the new weapons are implemented.
Yeah.
Now we have an ice move we can do. We can do a back grapple where we grapple a guy, pull him in, and then shoulder him down. That is one of the
That's my
coolest
favorite.
ones.
That's totally my favorite.
What's your favorite of the new moves?
I mean, my favorite new move is the multiple batarang takedown. So if you have three, like, because you get in some huge rooms, right, with like a huge number of guys, and when you're doing that in New Game Plus, everything's tougher and you can't see the reversals coming anymore. So the ability to have 3 or 4 guys on the ground, get your combos up, jump up, and throw batarangs to instantly knock them all down. I mean, it's a lifesaver. Like, it's totally a lifesaver.
And now that there's actually an achievement/trophy for doing all of his combat moves in one, I've been having a heck of a time getting that one.
Oh, yeah, I haven't even. It's one of those things where I think I'm so good and I feel like I'm Batman, and I like that. I like being tricked into thinking that way, and so I don't go for that stuff until I'm ready to have my hopes dashed and see how terrible I am.
Oh, great introduction. Let's just shut up and enjoy it.
The only way to get by in this place is to get ourselves some respect. Fear. That's how we get respect. Show them all that we do things. We should be fair, though. This is a place of justice, after all. Screw justice. Kill her, and they'll all fear us. Bring out the defendant!
You certainly know how to keep a girl hanging, Harv. Hey, have you had some work done?
That's for stealing from us. No one steals from us.
Oh, I'm sorry I've been a bad kitty. Untie me, and I'll make it up to you.
Let's see if the coin thinks you're telling the truth. This court is now in session.
Awesome intro for
Bravo.
this
No, totally a great one. You know, and it's interesting. We talk about this being the intro. If you buy the game new, you redeem the DLC content for Catwoman. This wouldn't. The first mission would actually be the Catwoman mission. This is an interesting thing, right? Like, Rocksteady's been showing it from the beginning. First off, yeah, Silent Takedown's still there, by the way. Awesome. Rocksteady's been showing Catwoman for quite some time, but they never told us that she was kind of like the online pass. If you buy it new, you get a code, you have to redeem the code, and then you get these Catwoman missions inserted as you go, which are awesome.
I think it's a great implementation of downloadable content, unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Totally. Usually, yeah, downloadable content, you know, it's kind of after the fact, right? Here's some tacked down missions that don't matter, blah, 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 blah. Catwoman fills in the gap of how she got captured, and then it also continues this Two-Face thread that you wouldn't see otherwise.
And it actually has me excited to download the Robin and Nightwing DLC.
I hold my breath, because I pray to everything holy that we do get missions for them, you know what I mean? But right now they're making it sound like it's just challenge maps.
Oh no.
Which terrifies me. Like, Catwoman has trophies and achievements to herself about a story, whereas Nightwing and Robin's trophies and achievements are just combat.
Oh, I was really hoping they implemented it the same way they did Catwoman.
Heads or tails,
I mean, it's not too late to that
Which one
possibly
lets
happening,
me
but I
out of
doubt
here
it.
alive?
Not this one.
I vote for a stay of execution.
Oh, snap!
Boom. There you go.
Good job, Snap.
Yeah, she's back at it. And look, his good face, too.
No
The good side of it. That's just
Shame.
mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is
Poor
gonna
guy.
hurt.
2 guns, bitch.
Using the word bitch. Now watch, everybody. Wait a second. Now, how did his hands get tied with rope already? Come on, Rocksteady. You think I'm not watching this game?
Batman is that good.
Yeah. Somehow in the middle of it.
I never picked up on that. That's a good catch.
Yeah. Well, this is how much I've played this game, especially this beginning section.
How's it hanging, Harv?
You know, worth noting if you're a comic book fan or you've heard a lot about this DC Comics relaunch. This is not to do anything with the relaunch. These are the traditional characters. This is the animated series continuing on.
Nothing to do with New 52.
Correcty. Nothing to do with New 52, which I like. I hope that forever they let this animated series franchise continue on. It was so, because it's one of those things where the animated series fed into Superman the series, then into the JLA, then into Justice League Unlimited. And now that most animated movies, not most actually, but some. I hope that they continue that.
Never heard of it.
Batman's talking about Protocol 10 again.
Yeah,
let's finish this cutscene and I'll bring it up in just a moment.
Okay, sounds good.
He's been missing for years, and then is suddenly put in charge of running Arkham City. Rumor has it he's been working with Joker, planning something very special just for you. Maybe that's Protocol 10.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. Watch me kill your favorite cat.
The ex-district attorney here said something. What the hell?
See you soon, bats.
This place is dangerous. I like it.
I like that line.
Yeah.
You expecting a kiss?
What do you think of her voice? When we first saw it months and months, maybe even a year ago, we left this demo after seeing this part. We're like, she sounds really hokey. Blah, blah, blah. And like now, but seeing it all in context, I love it. Like I think she was a great addition. I think the voice plays out well with the character. You know what I mean?
I love it. I think it fits with the character. She is sexy yet a very powerful feminine.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're lucky to get to see that as her missions progress, especially with the alternate ending for one of hers, which you should definitely take.
The bullet entered through the window.
I don't think I've done that yet.
Oh my God, we need to talk about that when we're off the air. That's great.
Now here's the detective mode at work again.
Will lead me to the shooter.
And this works throughout the entire experience of Batman Arkham City. This isn't one of those things where like you scan something once and then you follow it to progress the story. No, you use it to solve some of the side quests.
Totally.
And I love that they made Batman an actual detective in this sequence.
Well, see, and that's the whole thing I think this game nails is this doesn't make Batman a detective, it makes you a detective. You know what I mean? Like there's a
makes you Batman.
You're trying to find this identity theft killer out there in the streets,
cutting off people's faces.
And I literally one night just patrolled looking for him. Like detective mode on, swinging around looking for bodies, looking for any kind of clue to figure out who this guy was, how I could get to the next step.
Yeah, that stuff is awesome.
Good.
He had an extra batarang there to throw at the wall. That wall pissed him off.
I played on the PS3,
yeah.
And the 360 version switches the buttons.
Okay.
And I thought those were bad guys.
Batman's just a common street crook beating people up down in Arkham City. Not to mention, though, most people would be crooks in Arkham City. I don't.
Yeah. Well, it's Arkham City, so I'm like, all these people are
You
bad.
rarely see anybody who isn't, but you do. There are some political prisoners out there because Hugo Strange, of course, is scooping up people who know too much and tossing them in here.
Yeah.
Which is what happened to Bruce Wayne in a very public setting.
Yeah. Now I actually have the grapple boost in my full game, but in this one I don't. That's definitely a video you're gonna want to check out on IGN.com.
Oh, dude, the grapple boost you want to get.
Yeah, you want it instantly. Pretty much. The easy way to tell you how to do it is do the AR mission.
Do the first round, yeah. The first 4 AR missions, which aren't that hard, will get you the grapple boost, where you can grapple the things far away, double tap the X or A button, and it'll give you this boost that you can then kick back into the air and keep going. You can glide around the city so fast. I did it, Destin, like an idiot after I beat the game the first time through, and I got it, and I was like, God dang it.
Yeah.
Interesting to point out here for people who are just seeing this for the first time. Alfred, the one on the other end of the comms,
not Oracle.
Not Oracle. Oracle, of course, led you through Arkham Asylum.
Oh, one more thing to point out: Two-Face, Catwoman, both Bob Kane.
I don't believe it. This guy, too much.
Like he did everything.
Oh my gosh, he's got a lot of nerve.
Okay, so we're in the medical center, and we're about to actually get a preview of Predator mode in the new game. And Harley Quinn.
Yeah, boom, another great move.
I love that in the first game when he did that to her in that one cutscene.
I think you should do what he says. It would be a shame to get blood all over my nice new outfit. What do you think, Batbrain? Like it?
For those who don't know,
What am I
Harley
saying?
Quinn
Of course
was
you
created
do.
by Paul
Who
Dini and Bruce
wouldn't?
Timm
Huh?
and was introduced in the animated series.
Yeah,
Thank you,
she was
Drake.
she was one of the first characters from that animated. Like the animated series had such a groundswell of support that she's one of those first characters to make the jump over. You know what I mean? It's been impressive too. And here's the other interesting note that not a lot of people I think have picked up on yet. This is not the animated series voice actress.
It's a different one.
Yeah.
She did a great job.
Totally.
I barely can tell. There's a
Exactly.
few moments where you can tell, but you really got to be
No,
listening.
yeah, and she does the character justice. I loved Harley in this one, and you know, there's nothing not to like about Harley, but she has some great moments with the Joker, and she's got some great moments here. This is another hilarious moment. I don't know how long you're gonna let it sit, but like you can sit here and let these thugs talk and talk and talk.
Oh,
and
really?
Talk and talk.
One by one.
I don't sit very long.
Oh, dude.
What do they do?
They do that. They're like, it's gonna be okay. Don't worry. He's like, are you kidding me? This is Batman. She left us alone in here with Batman. What's he gonna do? I don't know. He's gonna do something. I'm waiting for it. It's great.
That's awesome.
But then they break in. And you're right. This is
Predator mode, our first kind of preview of Predator mode. We have 2 hostages on the right and the left, and then 2 main enemies that are kind of patrolling the area, wondering where the heck did Batman go?
Yeah.
And I'm about to mess them all up.
Yeah, you're hardcore,
Made it
Destin.
easier for me to get
Yeah,
in
but this
line
is, you know, one of the things that is back from Arkham Asylum and made it a little bit better, right? Like Invisible Predator was a big part of it,
Yeah.
and then you have stuff like here.
Punching
Boom.
through a wall
That's
and
awesome,
taking
right?
people
Like, I
out.
love that.
You're safe. Stay quiet.
You're safe. Sit there and pee.
Yeah, exactly.
Batman is much more gruff in this one too. It's something I want to point out.
He's got a
we should
hostage.
have for day one.
I can
Batman's an
glide to the
a-hole in
scaffold
Yeah, yeah.
Arkham City,
without being
so
seen
you'll be able to watch
and
that
take
and
him
just see
down
some
from there.
examples of he's not messing around in
He's
this
got
game.
to. There's not a lot of time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Another new silent takedown, not from the first game. The old thigh choke.
Yeah, we've
You'll
actually
be
seen
okay.
some other things like the
Wait
cape stun
here.
and the
You
beatdown.
don't
When you cape stun people now, you'll do like a quick set of hits to take them out.
Yeah, the cape stone's nice. That if you can chain 3 together, you can knock the guy down to the ground.
Yeah,
There you go. Look at that. You did like a pro.
double takedown.
You're awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another, you know, with the takedowns and the fact that you can like
The room is
reverse up to
secure.
like 3 or 4 people
You're
now.
safe now.
If they're all coming at you once and swing at the same time, that's awesome. And a level up. Look at you.
Because I'm so good
You're so
at the
awesome
combat
at this game.
system. I think I actually go in there, so we're gonna get a preview of the
What the hell
new
made
things
that
that you can
woman
get
come
in
in here
Arkham
and
City.
do all
Yeah.
this? Why kill us?
And it was great. I like the
Quinn's
layout a
only
lot better. We'll get to it in a
priority
second
is
if
to
you're
protect
previewing it. But
children.
you know, back in
She's
Arkham Asylum, it
dangerous.
was like the comic book drawings or
I
whatever. You
see.
didn't know exactly what was
Oh,
happening.
yeah.
And this time around, it's a really
funny.
nice like Wayne Tech
figured people
interface.
would be
Like you're
grateful that
dialing
I
into the
was
back
here.
computer where they store the
Guess
map.
I
It's
was
all
wrong.
it all makes sense for what's happening. Whereas in the first time, you're like, well, you didn't think about it at the time, but you're like, wait, I'm upgrading Batman from a comic book thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you just noticed, but
Aaron
Batman
Cash is
just
back.
saved
He's
our
back,
asses. If anyone can find her,
I was kind of glad to see him. I was like, oh, cool. I remember.
I
you.
was glad to see him until he talks about why he's here. Like Batman's like, oh, well, I shouldn't spoil it. I guess you're about to see it probably, but
Okay, so looking through the menu here, you got your map, you got some other side stuff, and
Yeah, where you can upgrade
then your
your stuff.
upgrades. I upgrade combat first because I use my combat in most of the Predator
Mm-hmm.
stuff also.
see, I went
So-
with the bat suit upgrades right away. I wanted my health and my ballistics up because I knew I was going to
does
screw up a
everyone
lot.
understand?
Yeah, it depends on how. Like, if you know your weaknesses,
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
reinforce them.
Thank God you got here, Batman.
After what happened at the asylum, I thought you'd settle for a quiet desk job.
Yeah, right. When Shark closed down the asylum, it turned out there wasn't much work for an ex-security guard who failed to stop
Poor
a man's
Aaron
crime.
Cash.
Wah, wah, wah. Even though I survived Arkham Asylum, it ruined my life.
What was Harley Quinn doing here?
That crazy bitch busted in a couple of hours
Bad
ago with
words.
the wrist
I know.
of
Bad
There-
words
this-
all
like I
over the
said, like
place.
that's why, like I was
Power
playing this
to
one,
blow
it didn't
the
even like
staircase.
strike me as odd. But then I went back
Thanks.
and watched it. I
I'll
was like,
check
oh
it
yeah, you're
out.
right. From the animated series, this is a dark
I
time.
mean, sorry, Batman, I forgot. Couple of them grabbed one of the
Now
dogs.
you've done all the
Quinn
riddles,
said
right?
something
Yeah.
about
Did
needing
you remember the
her to
one
fix
from
the
here,
joke.
like where you go and look at his
If she's
family?
alive,
Like he's
I'll
got a little
find her.
family portrait and his old Arkham
You
badge. Like,
concentrate on
oh,
securing
Yeah.
this
so
church.
sad.
It should keep you all safe.
All that
Will
stuff
do.
is great. I
Hope you
love
find
the
out.
riddles
Her
because,
name's
like,
Stacey Baker.
you know, they kind of give you a hint about the Batman lore, and
Uh-huh.
if you know the Batman lore, it really helps.
Oh, totally. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing, right? Like, how many people in the office love Batman Arkham Asylum, but haven't read a Batman comic book in years
Yeah.
and years and years? And so they, you know, the same thing here. You're gonna play through this, and we were talking about it. One of the characters I won't reveal is not. He's a really big comic book villain for comic book fans. But like, if you've never played Batman, you're gonna look at him and be like, oh. Okay, whatever. He's some dude, you know what I mean? Like, you don't understand the impact of him. Whereas I'm like, like nerding out about
Yeah.
it, like, you know what I mean? Just the vague reference to someone, like the Ratcatcher billboard. I'm excited
yeah.
about, you know what I mean? Like, Uh-oh.
So we found out where the shot came from. What's going on up here, though?
Doesn't look good. Oh, I remember these things from Arkham Asylum.
It looks like it's being controlled remotely by Joker.
Another use of the detective mode.
Yeah, back to this new detective mode.
I'm really glad to see that they actually used it more than for the few moments they did in the first game.
Well,
Yeah.
look who it is.
Yeah, there's the Joker.
I haven't seen you for... How long has it been? Let's see. There was an asylum, some monsters, and... Oh, that's right. You left me to die. Now, you probably don't remember it that way, but who cares? You just need to worry about the bombs. Hurry up now. Clock's ticking.
Oh my God, what are we
Destin? Batman nonchalantly. Oh, crap.
Wait, it's gonna go off? Ability to break windows confirmed in Arkham City.
A nice touch. Like, you want to be able to make your quick exits.
Yeah.
Alfred, I've got a lock on the signal used to remotely control the sniper rifle. Joker's behind this.
Was there ever any doubt?
The radio signal should lead me right to him.
Good luck, sir.
And that's where we're going to end part 2. Batman knows where the Joker is, and he is going to go get him and have a few words, you know, maybe discuss how he feels about the situation.
I'm sure they'll talk about it over tea.
So if you guys want to check that out, please join us for it.